Well, brother, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good.
Tell me something that is notable in Adam's life. What's something that's notably, maybe even new in your life?
Notable. I mean, I just turned 50 last week.
Come on.
Yeah.
I thought you were looking all dapper and distinguished.
Yeah,
You're like a fine wine. You're
well, I don't know about fine, but
aging well.
Yeah, like kind of a house wine.
So did we have a party or what
Had
was
a
that, what'd that look
party
like?
at home. All of my close friends and family came. We're about 45 people, and we took it to the next level for sure.
Were you on the bourbon?
No, only clear that night.
Because if I remember this correctly, one night on bourbon you ended up in the pool with your clothes on.
It's possible.
Yeah. Okay.
I've probably ended up in many places on the bourbon.
Bourbon turns you into a totally different animal.
Yeah, it makes me. Yeah. I mean, the Hampton Inn knows me very well because of bourbon as well.
Hampton Inn in Madisonville, no
That's
less.
correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. The Ritz Carlton of Madisonville.
Yeah. There was some yellow tape when it was all said and done.
It looked like a crime scene.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What about in your work life? Anything notable there that's going?
Yeah, somebody just promoted me to director of global procurement and sales.
Okay,
so,
well, you must be doing a pretty good job then.
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. So what all is that going to entail for you? What's that look like?
Well,
how does it change like what you were doing before?
Well, the lay of the land is I'm still figuring that out. I think on the procuring side, that's going to remain the same. Not remain the same, but now I'm going to be in charge of a group of people, and we're going to be having to get a little more strategic on all of the on our procuring needs and whatnot, and then merging that with the sales side.
Yeah.
So that's obviously going to be a little more tricky until I figure out how all that rolls out, and but it's exciting. Yeah.
And so you said global.
Yeah.
So that's the sales and procurement. Both sides of the pond.
Both sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about the different divisions? So we got 74, Tungco, TPP, whole shooting match?
Well, I mean, I think 74 remains the same because I was already doing that.
Yep.
So that will kind of be seamless for me. I think the challenge is going to be now the TPP and the Tungco side and getting to learn all the ins and the outs of how everything is interconnected within the company, coup de grit, all the exchanges that we do with different people. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot, but it's once I get going, I'll be good.
Yeah, the sales side, I think it tends to be a little bit more complex because we're getting in not only to our soft blends, but our heavy alloy blends.
Yeah.
Then you're also getting into actual making product by crushing the grit. So there's a lot of moving parts in there. And then Bryce, who will be the managing director, he's going to give you support on the actual running the business, right? That's kind of going to how that's
And now
work out.
throw in the craziest market I've ever seen in my career, and but like I said, probably by the time I take over, the market will be crashing back to earth. But who knows?
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Hopefully I can partake in some of this action.
Yeah, well, there's many bets out there right now about where the top number is at. So you want to go on the record and say, hey, I think APT is going to. What's your top number?
I'm going to go with 950.
950.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
By when?
I think by the end of the year.
By the end of this year.
By the end of this year.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so let me go all in on something here. Let's see. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go to the end of this year. I'm gonna go into the second week of January, and I'm going to say 875.
Okay.
And then we have to confirm, is that high, low, or the average?
I would probably have to say a high.
Okay. High of 875, European quotation or China?
Well, I mean, China right now is what, 700? So if China's 700 now, I may have to jump on the China bandwagon.
Okay. We're going. All right. Well, I'll do that. I'm in.
Yeah.
We'll go China.
Yeah.
High. You're saying the end of or in December.
Yeah.
8 or you said 9 or 950.
950.
Okay, 950.
Yeah.
I'm 875. I think that's what I said. I'm a little bit still foggy from all the festivities last night.
Yeah.
875 by the end of January. That's what
All right.
I want to go with.
Let's do it.
All right. So, you've been in the scrap industry in general pretty much most of your adult life, right? I mean, this is
26 years. 26 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were investment for a little while.
Yeah, I was
Right.
I was in finance prior to that.
Yeah.
And then I just got a chance offer to get into the scrap metal industry, which at the time I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I thought it was maybe just, old dishwashers
Yeah.
lying on the street.
Yeah.
But I think since then I've figured a little more out than that.
Yeah.
But I love it. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's, it is, in terms of learning the entire scrap industry, it's a long road to really kind of fully understand it.
Yeah.
But I think when I don't know if coming up in it is better. I mean, that's all I've ever known. I think it has its advantages, but I also think when somebody comes into the industry, you have investment background, finance background, so you understand multiple parts about costing and all that. I also think that is a huge experience because it brings new light to, because for me, what I knew was how I was taught to do it, and that's how my dad did it, right?
Right.
So somebody comes in from another industry and they're like, well, even if you're bringing in like some financial investment banking type thought process or whatever, there's a lot of new ideas that can come from fresh blood. So I think you've done I know you did a fantastic job before you came to work for us, and you've done a jam up job since you've been working for us.
Well, like to touch on what you're saying, like, I'm working with all these guys now, and they're all looking at me for direction. And I'm not really sure sometimes they even know what I do. There's a lot of different things that I do at 74 that, people kind of go like, oh yeah, that's Adam. That's what he does. But, going forward, I want everyone to learn. I want everybody to start partaking, and
that's right.
In everything that I'm going to be doing. Yeah. And I want them to start getting to do those things. It's they don't realize it, but it's fun. Just maybe being a buyer. Well, yeah. I could go buy. Anyone can go buy. But now you want to start taking all the aspects of trading and all that kind of stuff into it. Then it starts becoming real fun when you start seeing the money that you're making on both ends. Yeah. Then that's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So we started this with you turned 50.
Yeah.
What's it like to be the oldest guy or one of the oldest guys on the team?
I don't really think about age too much. No, that doesn't really matter to me. Everywhere I go, I still feel like I look like I'm in my early 40s. People tell me that. Maybe they're lying. I don't know. But you know what? I feel young. I try and act young, until I, just can't get out of the chair.
Yeah.
Then
keep it going.
Yeah.
So I was at a golf outing not too long ago, and that's where I feel like I know I'm one of the old guys in the room, because I'll take my son with me, and he pulls back his golf club and it basically touches the ground over here, and I can barely get mine to come back as far as I needed to come back. But I realized while we were at that golf tournament, I was like, hey dude, we're like, of everybody that's in this car, we're the two older guys.
Oh yeah.
And I'm man, that's how'd that happen? But at the same time, it's kind of cool because we both have guys in the industry that we looked up to when we were in our late 20s, early 30s.
We're those guys now.
And we're those guys now.
Yeah.
So there's part of it that you're like, I can't believe it happened this fast, but it's kind of cool to be here.
Yeah, the next 10 years, now the push to 60, I don't want to say that, maybe it's the push to 51, but, we'll take it in increments now.
That's right.
It was always like, if it was every 5 years, now it's like, let's take it year by year now and see where the chips fall.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you sitting down with me. I just want to finish. You do an awesome job. Super proud of you. Yes, you did get the promotion. And yes, I am the guy that gave you that, but 100% earned on your part.
Appreciate it.
And you do a fantastic job. I'm lucky to have you as part of the team.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Cliff Notes. Cliff's Notes. Cliff's Notes.